bucket on one end, and the Lakers are within one, but on the other, here comes Devin. Booker had 15 at the half. LeBron had 15 at the half. Phoenix had a 7-point lead. Good game. Third quarter, Lakers still down by 7. Watch this sequence here. LeBron fouled. After the play, watch what Booker does. Sort of tosses the ball hard at the referee. He would be assessed a double tech and get ejected from the game. His night, done. He'd finish with 17 points. Suns have a 3-point lead after 3. Could they win without him? To the fourth we go. Suns up 4. Dario Saric, no good. Oh, we got a nice save, though, and Jay Crowder, the bucket off the glass. Suns up 7. Here comes LeBron on the other end. 3 of his 38, keeping the Lakers in it. But it was more than enough for Phoenix, even without Booker. A minute left, off a miss. Here comes Bridges for the slam. He had 19. Suns win, even playing the fourth quarter without Devin Booker, and are now in second place in the Western Conference. And so as we head to the All-Star break, there he is. Jalen Rose gets up early with us here. And Jalen, the Lakers have one more game before the break. That's tonight in Sacramento. LeBron is not making the trip. It'll be the first game he doesn't play this year. They have a bunch of injury concerns. You keep saying you're not concerned about the Lakers, and I keep asking you, does that change this morning?
It does not change. Good morning, Greeny, this morning, because when they're healthy, I don't believe there's a team in the NBA that will take them to 6 games in the playoff series. LeBron James is missing his first game this year. That's outstanding considering this is his 18th season and he's 36 years of age. Anthony Davis has been injured. When Schroeder came back recently, we saw LeBron could go to a different level. But this is all about the Phoenix Suns. And how about reinvention? When Chris Paul went to the Clippers, they had championship or bust expectations. They didn't meet those expectations. Therefore, people assassinated his character. When he went to Houston, they had championship expectations. They didn't get it done. People assassinated his character. He actually reinvented himself when he went to OKC because people appreciated watching a Hall of Fame player that's a veteran nurture other young players. And because of that, the Phoenix Suns went to the bubble and played terrific. They were 8-0 and led by Devin Booker, which tells them now we can acquire Chris Paul. Now we can acquire Crowder and try to take this next leap. And that's exactly what they did. And I love their young core group of players that they drafted. Devin Booker, Bridges, Ayton, Johnson. They've been terrific this year. Monty Williams and his staff, player development. The Phoenix Suns are the story right now.
Yeah, look, I mean, all year long, we're talking about the Lakers and to some degree the Clippers. And the top 2 teams in the West, and it's not even close, are Utah and Phoenix. And so we will see if that stays that way. But I want to ask you about something else that's happening tonight. The Nets go to Houston. That means James Harden's return. And he did a really good interview with Malika Andrews in which he said he hopes the fans will show him love. What do you expect tonight as James Harden returns to Houston?
Malika's really good at her job, and they're going to show him love. But here's the thing. He's a Hall of Fame player. Tim and Fertitta acknowledged that they're going to retire his jersey, as they should. But there will be people that have a sour taste in their mouth about how it ended. That's just how it works. They're not going to ignore what happened this season. James Harden is a fantastic player. And people do take it personal when you say you don't want to play for their team. And how about being someone from Houston? You lose James Harden. Deshaun Watson is unhappy. And so I'm pretty sure while they're going to celebrate all of the things that he did in Houston, there will be some jeers for James Harden when he returns. But he is one of their all-time great players in the history of that franchise.
Now, to your point about the city of Houston, the Astros also lose George Springer, who is an incredibly important part of their team. It's been a rough time in that sports city. But what do you think? You think that when they say his name tonight and, you know, number 13, James Harden, what will the reaction be in the arena?
Well, initially there are going to be some boos. There are going to be some jeers. But it doesn't take away from his all-time greatness. He was an MVP there. He was in the top 2 or 3 for multiple years. He also was he won scoring titles 3 years in a row. And James Harden is a fantastic offensive weapon. Like, one of the most unique offensive weapons that this league has seen. So they're going to celebrate him, give him his flowers, but there will be people that are upset about how it ended.
Of course. And very quickly, Jalen, what have I told you that I think right now he's playing better than he ever played there? You watch James Harden right now. The game he's playing, the way he's playing the game right now is the best he's capable of playing, yes or no?
I hate to tell you this, you're right, because it's more attractive. Like when James Harden was in Houston, his numbers were on steroids. He was getting these numbers, but it was like 35, 40, 15, and 15. Now he's more under control. He's in cruise control. Anytime you have a triple-double the way he did without having a turnover, you know that he's in his Duffy.
I don't know what that means, but it is the first time
He's
in
in his
history.
bag. He's in his bag. He's in his bag.
Every now and again, I just need a little explanation. Jalen, thank you. We will see you tonight for the NBA Wednesday doubleheader on ESPN and the ESPN app. You'll see that game. It's Kyrie and Harden and the Nets. The Beards return to Houston against the Rockets at 7:30 Eastern. Steph and the Warriors take on Dame and the Blazers after that. Our coverage starts with Stephen A's pregame SportsCenter at 7 tonight. All the action here on ESPN. Meanwhile, coming up this offseason, all about the quarterbacks. Swagoo coming up next. We'll tell you who needs to stay and who needs to find a new home right this minute. That's next. It's Get Up on ESPN.